Thank you for opening window 13 on the Social Media for Social Good Advent Calendar. More than halfway through now. Thanks for all your support so far. Day 13, what am I talking about today? Well, this might seem a little bit of a tangent to my main theme so far, but stick with me, it isn't. My theme for today is don't swallow the myth of the digital native. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, there is a big myth about digital natives, i.e. that people born since 1985, I think is received wisdom, are digital natives because they've grown up surrounded by digital technologies and therefore they can be expected just to pick things up and be fluent with them straight away. Right, now why is that a damaging myth? I think it's a damaging myth for all sorts of reasons. It's damaging, and it has been used in certain circles to argue against funding for IT and computer training and that sort of thing in education, because there are two sides to that. One is that the kids are going to know about it anyway, and the other thing is, well, the teachers don't know because they're not digital natives, so they could never be as good as the kids at these things. So how can they possibly teach the kids? That's really damaging. Why is it so damaging? It doesn't actually stand up to any kind of logical thought processes, because, and it's an example I always cite, musical instruments were invented hundreds of years before I was born, but I've never been able to master one. I've had a few goes. I had to go at the guitar, I had to go at the piano, I just couldn't get it. I didn't have the patience, really. So just because something existed before I was born doesn't mean I could intuitively pick it up and do it. Now, there is an argument that young people, because technology is just something that surrounds them, don't have that fear, and that's very true. But what it does mean is that people make assumptions that they can use new technology, social media, all these things for productive use in the workplace or for something that enhances their life. And I think that's patently not true. Those are things you have to learn. You can't just pick something up and be fluent with it from day one. So that's a really good reason for dissing the social media native myth. The other thing is that it's very dangerous to categorise people by their age and assume that that means they're going to have a certain level of digital proficiency. So at the other end of the scale, it's assumed that older people are never going to get digital technologies. Well, again, I think that's rubbish. I think that is used all too often to say, oh, well, older people don't get this sort of stuff, so we're not going to bother with it. In fact, we might even protect them from it. They don't want to be exposed to this scary digital world. And that's really damaging. It's really damaging for the life chances, the quality of life for older people, because technology can make their lives so much better. And particularly one of my key themes is about loneliness. You know, loneliness. Yeah, we all know that there's no substitute for face-to-face contact. But on the other hand, social media is at least it's second best. And if there's no alternative, well, why not use it? And what, you know? But I think professionals sort of try to protect older people from this scary digital world and, keep it away from them. And that is just as damaging as assuming that younger people can pick it up and do something productive with it. So, where I'm coming from on all this is, don't make stereotypes based on ages when it comes to digital technology. Digital technology is useful to all of us. Just because we've grown up with it doesn't mean we can use it productively. Just because it's come to us late in life doesn't mean we can't pick it up and make use of it and that we're going to be scared of it forever. Please stop with the age-related stereotypes. Okay, thank you for that. We're more than halfway through now. And I'm going to make a little bit of an announcement now that I've decided there's going to be a special 26th edition. Ooh, can you wait? We're going to have a Boxing Day, Social Media for Social Good. Can you wait for that? I'm not going to tell you what it's about, but there will be another one on Boxing Day. So see you tomorrow for day 14.